Hello, everyone. I'm Susan. Welcome to the next episode of The Road to Old School MTG. In this video, I have match 2 of the Sylex Slam tournament held at Dave's Time Warp in Cedar Grove, New Jersey. This was for the official, unofficial New Jersey champion. First match, I lost 0-2, I believe. This is now the second. So this is match 2 out of 4. And then it will go on until there's one winner. And so I'm playing my Erhnamgeddon deck, so I want to show that real quick. The main deck is not changed from previous versions. This sideboard, I believe this is the picture I took. So I'm not 100% sure there. So there may be a couple discrepancies here or there. I just didn't take a photo or I just misplaced it. Or it could be this one, right? So I'm not too sure. As we watch the videos, I'll see if there's any discrepancy in terms of the sideboard. But I know the main deck this is correct. Just standard Bantamgeddon deck, which is just Erhnamgeddon with blue for dibs, blue power, and such. So it's been I've been playing this deck since the very beginning of me joining Old School. So this is definitely, I would consider this my main deck. But I do want to branch out to other things, and I have, but I kind of, go back to my safe space, in terms of this deck. But I do want to leave this behind, just because, I think I've maximized its potential as much as at least I can. Without, I guess the only other card that could be potentially viable to input would be adding a Black Lotus, which I currently don't have, but the tournaments at Time Warp are proxy friendly, so I could add it anytime I want. I tend to prefer not to use cards that I don't own, only because I want to play these the decks that I make in other tournaments, and I don't want to create something and then get used to something that I can't even use in other places, right? So, but if I kind of like as a one shot or just for fun, then I don't mind proxies, right? But that's, of course, that's my personal opinion. I am looking to branch out a little bit later on. Okay, so going back to the video, unfortunately, as I was going back, I noticed it was corrupted. So the speed slows down almost at the very beginning of the video. I'm not sure why. This is the first time that's happened. I consider just scrapping the whole thing and then just, saying like, oh, second match is, unfortunately, I couldn't post it. But I figured I'd just give it a shot, and maybe it's not the best quality and, it's going to be hiccups here and there. But at least I would prefer that the game is still visible, even if it's not the condition of the video itself is not the best, or the editing, right? Because I'm not the best editor as well. So I'll do the best that I can. All right. So we both mulliganed our mulligan here. The nice thing about, so this is now my new camera stand is pretty up high, so I can get a really overhead one. So shot. So Savannah Line, Mox Emerald. So we both mulligan. I went first. Opponent seems playing mono black. Swamp Deck Ritual turn 1 Underworld Dream. So that's pretty good. I drop to 19 because I draw a card. So we can kind of peek at each other's hands from this top view. So which I kind of like. I drop a factory attack for 2. Drops to 18. Okay, so this is around where the video got corrupted, so it's a little sped up just so that it's not lagging behind, because it's super slow. A 26-minute video ended up being like over an hour and a half. All right, so opponent Swamp and Holly Mine. So now I'm going to be taking 2 damage a turn. So I disenchant end of turn the Underworld Dream, so that way I can still draw the card, right? So I draw 2 now. Sorry, yeah, it's like slowing down every now and then, unfortunately, the video. I activate, seems like I'm activating the factory, and I'm attacking with the Savannah Line. So I'm attacking for 4. This should be 16 or something like that. Oof. So yeah, unfortunately It's very choppy at the moment. And then I drop a Chaos Orb. Play a land and then a Chaos Orb. Okay. Opponent draws 2 as well. Third swamp. So he's at 14, it seems. Because I attack for 2 the second turn, then I attack for 4. Yeah, 14. All right, so he's contemplating. I see a Black Knight in his hand. Thought I saw Greed, I think it is. And then I believe a Royal Assassin, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry for the choppiness. As I said, it's just there were issues. All right, so he plays a Black Knight. My turn, I untap. So I definitely have a strong start. Okay, so draw 2. So I have a Lion, Factory, 2 lands, Mox Emerald. I'm not sure what that card on the left, or the way on the left side is. I forgot. Let's see if, and then unfortunately, the whole left side on all my videos is glared up. So I do the best that I can in terms of commentating. Okay, Chaos Orb, I remember. Okay, so since the Savannah Lion is there, I destroyed the Black Knight so I can come in. So I flip and I got him with the Chaos Orb. Looks like I'm going to probably activate unless I have something else to cast. Nope, choosing to activate attacking, so it's dropping to 10. I'll see if do I drop another land and then cast something? Let's see. Okay, so that's it. I pass. Opponent's at 10. Draws 2, draws us 2 swamps. Okay, so that's good for me. Yeah, okay. Drain life and Royal Assassin in hand. So it looks like he's casting the Assassin. Yep. So, okay. So I was looking at my graveyard. Like, I think for a second I thought my graveyard was my hand. So I was, because I was, yeah, grabbing it like as if it's in my hand. All right. So then I'm looking if I have a move end of turn. And I do. I swords at end of turn. So he's going to gain 1 life. Back to 11. And I draw 2. I drew 2 lands, but I think I got another factory. We'll see. So I'm not getting creatures, right? So that line was the turn 1, and then I haven't cast anything else. Or maybe I do have it. Okay, so activating it, attacking, pumping. So that's 5. He's at 6, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So potentially, if he doesn't do anything, I can attack for 6 next turn. Draws 2, has 2 hippies, I think. Okay. Play the swamp. 1 hippie. And then, well, he says 6. I think he has a him. Yeah, he better cast it. Yep, him. So here I'm seeing if I do anything before the him in response, but looks like not. So he got ancestral. I have no blue, so that's the only reason why I didn't cast. All right, so he passes my turn, so I'm probably gonna attack. Okay, so 2. So I couldn't tell what I drew. Oof, 3rd factory. And then I play something else. It must be a mox of some kind. Okay, activating both. I'm attacking for 6. Plus I have a factory. So if he blocks, yep, he's blocking that line. That way, they'll trade. I'll pump one of the other ones, so he's at 1 now. And then I pass. So maybe I'm not casting because I'm activating the factories so much. Okay, Earth Grader and a hippie. So he could cast both. Unfortunately, like I'm gonna attack for 3 with 3 attackers. Maybe potentially 4. Because I have 3 factories and oh no, I only have 3 factories right now. Because the line died. But that's 3 attackers. I can definitely activate all 3. Even if he casts 2 creatures, that's not enough. And I think, yep, and then he's noticing he just did the math. And that is the game, end of game 1. All right, going into game 2. Opponent goes first. I don't think neither one of us mulligan. Swamp. Savannah line, similar to my turn 1 from last match. 2 swamps for my opponent. Turn 2, Black Knight. So that's tricky. So I cannot swords it. I have no direct damage. So last time I got it with a Chaos Orb. I don't know if I'm lucky enough to have it again. Land. Time Walk. Okay, so I cannot attack. So this is just the temple plates to see if I can drop another land. If I have a Mox in addition. Okay, nice. Serendip. So now I can just go flying and just avoid the ground battle. And if my opponent starts attacking me, then I won't block with the line, so that way I can get him back with the dip and the line, right? So he won't attack. Okay, so ooh. So Underworld Dreams, send your vampire. Okay, so Underworld Dreams is what my opponent's casting. So those are some of the cards that we were able to peek from this angle. Okay, so I'm taking the damage from the Underworld Dreams. I'm at 18. Why am I at 18? Okay. I'm not sure if I don't recall, or this is no, he just cast it. So, all right. I'm at 18 for some reason. Okay, so oh, of course the dip. Yeah, since my thing is cleared up, I forget that it's a dip. So I took a damage from the dip, and then took a damage from the Underworld Dreams. I just cast the Chaos over again. All right, so I can deal. So I'm surprised I didn't. I think it's because I'm deciding if I Chaos Orb the Underworld Dreams instead, because I'm taking 2 damage a turn. Okay, oh, now this is trickier. So now he has 2 creatures with potential from white. I gotta cast an Erhnam or something. Okay. So now I take it because he still has a defender for my Savannah line. End of turn, I'm doing something. Okay, I'm gonna disenchant that. So that means I'm gonna Chaos Orb one of his creatures. So I take 2 damage. I'm at 14. 1 from the dib, 1 from wait. The Underworld is dead. So I should have just taken 1. Yeah, I think my opponent was the one who told me about this. Right, so we definitely try to play fair, win within our own merits, not through mistakes, whenever possible, right? Definitely mistakes are made and things are not caught sometimes. That's a nice thing about these videos. So as I watch the videos again, I replay my good plays, my bad plays, and I even the parts where I made mistakes, and I in terms of actual rule breaking the rules, inadvertently. All right, so I'm gonna Chaos Orb on his unblocked creature. Okay, nice. So it kind of was towards the edge. Right? I still got it, right? But yeah, it was a little iffy. All right, so I can attack for the line, and I believe I have a factory. I apologize for the glare. The stand is so far up that I can't unless I'm like standing up on a chair. I can't tell that that the glare was happening. All right, so I guess I have 2 factors, or what am I doing? Okay, drop another land. So I guess it's 2 factors, or maybe I'm okay. It's hard to tell, unfortunately. Opponent is at 13, I believe. We'll see. Yeah, since it's the video is so choppy and the glare is kind of hard to keep track. But it's still good to see the videos, even with all these little things. Okay, regrowing the Chaos Orb makes sense because with my swords, I cannot kill some of the creature that he has, and I have to find alternative ways or have to cast a non-white creature, which I have, right? But then he can also destroy them, right? Kill them. Okay, so I do see animate dead, right? So let's see. I don't think none of my creatures are dead yet. Okay, puts a paralyze on one of them. Must be the dib, which is tricky. Now I'm gonna take a damage and I gotta pay 4. If Yeah. Yeah, paralyzed on the dip. So I'm just checking if I can pay at any time or if it has to be only during upkeep. I'm surprised I have to double check because I do play this card, Paralyze, in my own Black Weenie deck. Oh, and then he casts another Underworld Dreams. Alright, so yeah, so the Paralyze is definitely my dip. Ooh, he's coming in. 13. Okay, so I have a line, I have a Paralyze dip, and I think that's a factory on the other end. I have 2 cards in hand, I guess. 1 or 2. Oh yeah. 2, and one of them is the Chaos Orb, which I regrowthed. So I could destroy his creature. Of course, he's just 1 land away from. Yeah, we just saw. He's 1 land away from a Send Your Vampire, right? Which is an even worse threat. But maybe not, right? Because at least the vampire does not have. Okay, I guess it didn't go yet. And I was seeing if I was wanted to do any end of turn stuff. I guess that's what it was. Am I missing something? All right. So it must be. So I'm definitely doing a lot of math here. Okay, so those are tapped. Oh no, wait, the dip. Yeah, that's the dip. Okay, so that seems like. Okay, so yeah, I'm animating, so that is a factor on the left side. Animating it, attacking with the line, so that's 4 damage. And then I'm casting a Pixies with 2 open lands, and I have a Thunder still open. I'm bluffing the. Well, I mean, swords I couldn't swords anyway, so I'm bluffing that I have an ancestral or something. Okay, so still, I'm lucky that I haven't killed anything. He hasn't killed anything from my side, or else he would animate the creature. So he has a terror, I think. Yep, he terrors the pixies. He couldn't terror the factory, of course, and then the dipper already is paralyzed. Okay, he's doing animate data on his own creature because at least it has protection from white. So that's still, yeah, that's still a good move here. I think ideally he would want to kill my dip and then animate that, or maybe not. We'll see. But then he would have wasted 2 cards on the dip, right? So okay, so I'm taking an Underworld Dreams damage. Wait, I gotta take another damage, right? I got the dip. Oh, okay. That was the upkeep, so I haven't drawn yet. So I think I'm waiting for me to draw before I take the second damage. At least I'm hopeful that's what I'm doing. Unless I draw already? Okay, no, I should be at 9, definitely. I was at 11, and now I'm up to 10. Yeah. Oh, upkeep. Okay, I'm choosing to pay the untap. Okay, okay. So this was still the upkeep. So now I'm taking the draw. Okay. So okay. Because we're both low on life, so I don't wanna win without, earning it. So I untapped, then I took my damage during the draw step, and now I'm attacking for 3 flying. So I think that's a 3 life or something. We'll see. Um okay, let's see. So he never got that 5th mana for the vampire or a dark ritual. Right? Who knows what would have happened in that case? Because this whole game, my biggest creature was a dip. That vampire would have killed anything that I cast, and I don't think I had a swords in hand. Right? When I took a peek, I didn't see it. I do have a chaos orb if I'm not mistaken. Right? So I guess I could have killed it with that. We'll see. If he had cast it. Okay, so I guess my opponent's doing math, seeing if, because he might remember that I still have the Chaos Orb. If I'm not mistaken, right? I believe I should have still the Chaos Orb. He's going for everything. 3 damage. Oof. So, okay, there's a flurry of activity. Okay. All right, so, all right, so let me stop the video right there. So, sorry for that speed up at the end. It was like a flurry of activity, but what happened was, um, yeah, he attacked, I didn't block. And then I took 2 more from the Underworld and the Dip. I I got low at 2 life, I believe, but then I just untapped and I attacked with my creatures and I got him on the return attack. So, all right, so that ends match 2. So I went 2-0 in this one against a mono black opponent. Sorry again for the wonky video quality, but at least we still saw the match. And to get full context, because I do intend to put all of my matches in of this series of this tournament, so I didn't want to skip anything. So if you could have bared with me during this video, I really do appreciate it. But it was still interesting to see, and for the most part, I think we still saw what happened. So once again, thank you for watching.